What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well today. This video is for one purpose and one purpose alone, to ask you the question, do you know your traffic funnel? What's a traffic funnel, you might ask? Well, if you saw the video from last night, I'm laying in bed 1:30 in the morning trying to think about all the ways that I'm driving traffic into my sales funnel. And as I was thinking about that, I started to realize there are actually two funnels that need to be going on in your online business. One is a traffic funnel that is driving traffic into your sales funnel, and then you have your sales funnel. I'm about to explain this a little more in depth, but before I do, if this is your first time here, my name is Jake, and the mission of this channel is to help Christians achieve financial freedom so they can more effectively fulfill the mission to which God has called them. And you might be asking, what does this traffic funnel have anything to do with Christians achieving financial freedom? Well, on this channel, we talk about all the time that online business is an incredible way to begin to create passive income, and passive income is the key to financial freedom. Passive income, by its very nature, means that it is creating money, it is creating wealth while you're not necessarily investing your time into it. So what if you could put a lot of time and energy and passion in on the front side, develop this strategy, and then long term it continues to create freedom and income for you. If you want to learn more about how to create your own online business, the link will be down in the description to the 15-day online business builder challenge. Incredible program that you will love. You get so much out of. I hope you'll check it out. But that being said, we have something else to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about your traffic funnel. So if you've begun to develop your online business because you recognize how important that is for your goal of financial freedom, we all have our sales funnel, right? And we've talked about this. I'll give you a link in the top right. I can never figure out what the top right is, but in the top right corner of your screen, you will see a link that you can go check out to tell you more about what a sales funnel is. But the basic concept is right here is your low cost, high value item that you give to a client. Basically, this is how you gain credibility with them. You give them maybe for free or for very, very cheap, so that you can build trust and credibility and show them the kind of value you're offering. And as you do that, you're working them down the funnel to down here where your high ticket items are, and they're willing to give you this kind of money because in this process, you've developed trust and credibility with your customer. But no one gets to this point until they go through this funnel. And this funnel up here is what we are going to lovingly refer to as, I don't know what you can see, we're going to call, I'll do it right here, the traffic funnel. If you do not have a traffic funnel, you cannot have a sales funnel because you're not getting any traffic to it. And we talked about the traffic funnel actually has three components. It has attract. In the context of a blog, it was attract your viewer, engage your viewer, and retain your viewer. But in the context of anything, those are the three words. You need to attract, engage, and retain. So you have all of your streams of traffic are the ways you're attracting. You're looking at everyone out in the world and saying, how can I get people to view me or my company or my brand? How can they get eyes on it so that they can get into the funnel? So that's the top level of attract. The next level is to engage them. So for me personally, that's my blog and my YouTube channel. Once they get into my content, how am I going to engage them to make sure they stay? How am I going to actually give them value once they get to me? Because if I don't engage them well, I'm never going to be able to retain them. If I don't retain them, they're never going into my sales funnel. So you always need to be thinking about those three terms: attract, engage, and retain. So when I say attract, that's really what I want to take a few minutes and talk about today. Is I've been thinking about how am I actually attracting people into my funnel? How am I attracting people in so I can ultimately get them down here? So the ways for me are Facebook business page, a little bit of my personal Facebook, not much, a little bit of Instagram, not much, just create a Pinterest because I've heard people say it works well. We'll see. Currently using LinkedIn, and I'm getting 50 to 100 views per time I put that out. So I've got a few things. The one that's probably been the most effective so far for me, Facebook groups is also another great one. Probably the one that's been most effective for me is something called Quora. Quora, Quora. And here in a minute, I'm going to get onto my computer and show you a little bit about that site and how I've utilized it right now. I'm about 2.5 weeks in, and so far I've had just over 3,000 views. 3,000 times people have gotten their eye on my content, and it's driven me some traffic to my blog or to my YouTube channel, which has helped me convert that into my website and ultimately to my email list, because that's where the magic happens. So I hope you get that concept. We've got the traffic funnel that is feeding into our sales funnel, but this has to happen. So what's your traffic funnel? How are you attracting? How are you engaging? And how are you retaining? That being said, we're going to jump over to the computer now, and we're going to talk about Quora and how you can more effectively drive more traffic to get more sales. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get into Quora. Before I do that, let me apologize if the audio sounds really, really bad. I just listened to it, didn't sound great. Hopefully I can fix some of that in the editing process. But in the meantime, let's check out Quora. So you're trying to figure out more ways to attract potential customers, potential clients into your online business. One way you can do that is through this site called Quora. If you're not familiar with it, it's simply a place where people will ask questions, and then you have the opportunity to go in, pick which questions you want to answer. You get to answer them, and then it's evergreen content. It's there forever. In fact, you've probably at some point asked a question of Google only to see Quora show up in the top 3 or 4 answers. It's a great way just to get your stuff out there and get some views. So like I told you, I've only been on here for maybe 2.5 weeks. And currently, my content has been viewed 3,000 plus times. For how little I've been on there, I've answered less than 50 questions, I believe. This is pretty crazy. Now, you ask how effective are these views? Are they really pointing anywhere? We can get into all that later. But regardless, 3,000 views is more than you're getting in a lot of places. So I do highly suggest you getting a Quora account and beginning to answer questions within your niche. So I want to show you a few things. One of the real things early on that was successful for me was every time I wrote an answer, I would throw in a link to my blog. It was where I was putting out a ton of content, so they were getting views there, and I was pushing them to my engage area, to my blog posts. And I quickly found out Quora does not like that. They deleted like 15 answers that I provided. I had to appeal every single one of them, and I got the appeal overturned, but I was answering double the questions because I was having to respond to the appeal as well. So my fix to that was, let me see if I can show you. What I started doing, so early on, all those were deleted, but I would answer something like, someone would ask, how do I get free traffic? Free affiliate traffic. I would answer and then hope all this helps. If you want more info on creating online traffic, I just wrote a blog post about this. It's in my bio. Go check it out and enjoy. You'll see even something as simple as this got 25 views, 72 views, 71 views. I mean, these answers are getting views. So what I started doing was pointing people back to my bio. And that wasn't nearly as effective as being able to put a link in, but I was still getting traffic from it. Now, I watched another guy's video just the other day, and this is crazy to me that my links were getting banned and taken down. But for whatever reason, Quora is completely okay with you just throwing your YouTube videos in there. So I started answering these questions, and if you don't put good content in the answer, they're not going to have any of it. They're going to delete your stuff. So I would put good content in, and then at the end, I would just throw in, here's my channel intro, just to let someone get a name, a face with the name. Or at first I started doing pictures. But if you're going to use Quora, I highly suggest, if you're pointing them to your blog, take a picture out of your blog, put it in your answer. If you're pointing them to your YouTube channel, just stick your YouTube video right in there. Like, I'm getting 22 votes on this YouTube video, 11 views on this one, 14 here. Like, these have been on for like 2 or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. And they're just going to continue to rack up views and hopefully continue to point people to my channel. One more thing I haven't done, but has worked for other people, is sending someone to your landing page. So in an answer, you can create a hyperlink, in that hyperlink. Send them straight to your website so you can get them onto your email list. I haven't been able to find a way to do that effectively yet. I know how to do it effectively, I just haven't. But guys, this is a place where you can be getting 2,000-3,000 views easily over a short period of time, and obviously that just continues to grow and grow and grow and compounds on itself. Spend 3 or 4 minutes a day. Answer 3 or 4 questions a day. It won't take you more than about 5 to 7 minutes per question, and it's going to get you a lot of value long term. You'll see here in my bio, which I still point people back to. It's a 30-second video of me just introducing myself and a few of my top blog posts to point them to. And obviously my website is up here at the top. I think Quora is a great way to drive traffic. Pinterest, I've been told, is a great way. I'll hopefully have some more answers on that within the next week or so. I have it set up. I'm just trying to start getting some momentum there. Let me know down in the comments, what's been the most effective way for you to drive free traffic from your attract to your engage area in your traffic funnel. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about Quora, let me know. I know this was quick, and hopefully the audio sounds a little better by the time I publish it. But if you'll do me the favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to be a massive blessing for me so I can continue to create this content for you guys. If you're interested in the 15-day online business builder challenge, the link will be down in the bio, along with any other links such as the link to Quora. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you later.